Okay, you guys, so this video is going to be straight, no chaser. I just finished watching Scotty with the Baby. Me and my daughter watched it on FaceTime together because she's in New York and I'm in California, so that's what we do. We watch shows together. But y'all, when I say I was surprised, I didn't even know it was coming on tonight, but she was telling me, so we're like, okay, yeah, let's watch it. To me, I know some of you guys are going to disagree, and I like Scotty with the body. I like her. She seems to be a sweet girl. I know that she is being accused of breaking up the relationship with him and Tanisha, but I think that, you know, when you watch this show, you realize that they didn't really have a traditional relationship anyway. So I don't think she's really a homewrecker, and he mentioned that as well. But anyway, to me, it appears as this is a humiliation ritual. I mean, I was expecting him to be loving and, you know, doting on her and everything. That is not what this first episode gave at all. The show starts with her being, you know, they're talking about how, you know, they're going through her pregnancy stages and they're giving us the months. So she's about 3.5 or 4 months pregnant, right? Which is around close to the end of the year last year. And then they start off with a gender reveal. So that was cool. The parents were there. His mother's a pastor. She gave a cute little prayer. Scotty's parents were there. Her mom spoke and everything. And then some of the baddies were there. Natalie and Rolly were both there. And I feel like they were kind of made to be there as part of the show. But anyway, you know, there were some of the other baddies. But Natalie, he was asking people to, you know, say something, give a little speech, and I feel like he had to damn near pull teeth to get Natalie to say something, because even when she walked in, you could just see it felt awkward. It looked awkward. Rolly, on the other hand, it was more genuine to me. It's like, you know, she was like, I'm gonna be auntie and all of this stuff. She was really saying, you know, like some personal things, whereas Natalie was just like, this is a Zeus baby, okay? Which I was like, well, damn. So she called it a Zeus baby, and I was like, a Zeus baby? Damn, that's not cute. Shit, the Zeus Network, pretty much people are saying it's demonic. So I was like, Natalie, no, Natalie didn't say this was a Zeus baby, but yeah, Natalie wasn't giving bestie vibes at all, you know, because her and Scotty were so tight before. So I just feel like you could feel the tension there. And I forget the other girl's name, the one who always has the blonde, Jayla, whatever, her. I didn't see her say anything. I don't even know if she was there, which I would have had expected her to be there because she went on another trip with Scotty. She was the one person Scotty brought. So I just didn't know why she wasn't there. But anyway, we're going to skip ahead a little bit. Another one of the big things that they were focusing on for this episode was the fact that they were going to Thailand, and they were going there for New Year's Eve, right? So it was Scotty and some of her friends and Lemmy, and I guess he had the boy crew or whatever. So Bobby Lights was there, and Scotty invited about 3 or 4 of her friends. Now the crazy thing about it was that the girls who were going with her had actually dated her twin brother. So her brother came along as well. And, you know, these girls were her friends. So I think it was like her best friend or one of her really good friends had dated her brother. It looks like they all kind of messed with him. Well, the one girl kind of was going off, saying crazy things and just giving a little bit too much drama. It's like if somebody gives you a luxury trip to Thailand, sis, like, just be chill, be cool. You and the brother may have had a history, but still, don't be starting drama, right? But I guess it is a reality show. So anyway, the friend was kind of starting drama. There was some arguments back and forth, you know, then Bobby Lights and everybody trying to calm it down. And, you know, so that was a little bit of the drama, right? So that was cool. That part was cool. But, you know, that was just like, whatever. But here's the thing. Now, this is the biggest part of this whole first episode, in my opinion. The elephant in the room. Scotty and Limmy. Now, this happened before they went to Thailand. So this is where we really learn what kind of relationship this is. Now, I know if you really watch and you follow them, which I don't. I know about them because I watched, you know, some of the episodes on Baddies with my daughter, just because that's what we do. I did not know Lemmy, this little man. First of all, she looks like an Amazon over him, in my opinion. Like, he's so little, right? And she's just bigger than him. And I know there are people who have relationships where the woman is bigger, taller, whatever. But the way he talked to her, like I said earlier, this seemed like a humiliation ritual. I'm not getting that this man is truly in love with Scotty. I don't even get that he really loves Scotty at all. You know, because the way he talked to her, it was cringy. So we learned that they have an open relationship, which I'm not surprised because we've heard that he has slept through a lot of the cast members, allegedly, y'all. I don't know. This is just stuff that's all over the internet, but that he has slept with some of the other women. So now I'm like saying, well, did she really bag a big fish? Maybe not. I mean, she's going to get money because he has money. So, hopefully she will be well taken care of with her baby. But I would think that she wants more, because you can tell that she really wants a monogamous or a real relationship now. However it started, that ain't what she wants no more. And now we know that he was with the other girl, Tanisha. I hope I'm saying her name right. And they say you lose the man the way you got him. Like, if you were cheating with him when he had a woman, that's exactly what's going to happen. And at this point, he ain't even cheating. This is just the kind of relationship they have. This ain't no fairy tale, you guys. It's like she wants a one-on-one relationship and he's dating other women. It is what it is. He comes across as a major asshole to me. He uses his money to control, like he's like, you well taken care of. He had the nerves to say we can have a customizable relationship. I'm like, what? He talked about the relationship as if it was some kind of a garment. Oh, baby, we can have a customizable relationship. I had never heard that, so I had to go look it up online, and there is such thing. It's like customizable for the most part means I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do, and I got enough money to do it, and you just going to go with the flow or not. So he was talking about having a customizable relationship. He is such a gaslighter. So when they were talking about things, you could just feel the tension, right? The sarcasm in the room. Scotty may really love this man, and now she's pregnant and having a baby, so she's a mother-to-be. I'm sure she's very hormonal. For him, it's coming across as just a situationship. I got money, I got women, and I'm just out here doing my thing. And you're having my baby. Maybe I think this is his first kid, because I haven't heard that he has any other children, but it doesn't appear to be a love relationship at all. I get that she's going to have the money and the high times and everything, but when you're having a baby for the first time, I would think that you just want a little bit more, because Scotty with the body, girl, you could have had a man that's a little bit more respectful. It's like, you just one of my chicks. I think he even said, you are my anchor. You're my anchor partner. What the f*** does that mean? That means you the main chick, you the bottom B? I'm not liking it. And especially talking like this while she's pregnant. Like, there's no love or anything and compassion or empathy in this conversation that they're having. Another thing that I noticed is when he walks into the scene, when they first start this scene, he walks in and he says, it's good to see you. I mean, I'm like, huh? He says it as if it's like one of his business partners or something, right? It's good to see you. Like, I ain't seen you in weeks and whatever. It doesn't feel like a real relationship. It was hard to watch to me. So she may have got the prize in terms of the money, but she really didn't. I guess she's going to be, a woman that's put up and taken care of, but I understand now, just watching their interaction, why she has been online saying, I think she said she was going to move the baby to North Carolina. I can see why, because the fans were telling her, oh, it's Lemmy's baby too and everything. But the way he's treating her, yeah, she's pretty much a single. I mean, she's a baby mom because they're not married, but you can just tell it's not going to be the relationship, the romantic relationship that she wants. I don't know what type of father he's going to be. He's definitely probably going to make sure he takes care of his kid financially, but I don't feel like she's getting the emotional support and the love that she wants, and she articulates that in their conversation. It sounds like she was comfortable with the arrangement in the beginning, but now that she's going to be a mother, having this baby, she wants more. She wants more. So it was just kind of hard to watch, but now we realize this is an arrangement. This is a relationship. She's going to be a kept woman, and Lemmy's going to be running women and doing whatever he does. And there was a video that came out today. I might put the clip in here at the end, so I'm not sure. I have to find it. So if it's not there, I didn't find it. But she was saying that he's getting on her nerves. And I saw that clip before I saw this show, but now I understand. And I had even said, girl, he really going to get on your nerves after you had a baby, because this man's going to be running women. I had no clue that is what is really going on. But anyway, you guys, Let me know your thoughts after you watch the episode. I really, I think Scotty's a great girl. Wish her luck. But yeah, Lemmy is not in love and he ain't really tripping like that. So y'all let me know what you think. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.